Hello everybody, this is a Unit 9 final video response, and there are two questions to the video response. The first one is to what are the key components to elevate great PE program, what are the key components to elevate a good PE program to a great one? One key component that actually Natanya hit in her video response is having a clear vision. Um, I think that's probably the starting point is when you create a PE program is having a vision, and that vision is for one, um, what do you want the students to accomplish at the end of the program or at the end of the curriculum or semester or the school year, and what are you trying to establish, and what do you want the students to get out of once they finish the curriculum. Uh, so I think vision's one key component. I think a lot of times maybe other components could be on establishing some type of development program to where they can start off at the basics and then kind of elevate their skills to the next level. So they can actually be prepared for the next grade, for the next level, or when they move on to the next grade level. So I think for that, I think maybe starting off at the beginning, keep it as simple. And also, I think many times maybe teachers having a teachers cues. I think that helps out a lot to be organized, and being also creative to maybe establish a fun environment for students. Many students actually nowadays don't have some type of exposure to some type of physical activity, so having a fun and enjoyable activity or PE program will actually kind of enforce them to maybe hopefully to persuade them actually to continue to be physically active down the road in their in adult life. So I think maybe teacher cues and also being organized, collaborating with colleagues to creating a quality PE program and enjoyable and exciting and fun. And I think a lot of times presenting the skills to students could be another key component, because if you don't have a great presentation or addressing the skills in a simple manner where kids actually or students can understand, it makes it difficult sometimes for students to enjoy it too, because they won't actually understand it. So I think there's a lot of that actually could impact a lot of the interest on students' um, physical activities. The second question is also what are you missing in your period? What are some missing key components? What are some missing components that are missing in a PE program? Currently, I'm not a PE teacher. I do actually do part-time coaching or working at a baseball academy. Um, but I have taught PE in the past, and for what I remember is I did. What I was missing is I believe it was assessment. That's one thing that I was missing is assessing students, even if it was like a paper and pen assessment, or even individually, or having a partner peer assessment, any type of assessment. I think that was missing. I think the curriculum that we had developed in the school where I was worked at was pretty good. I believe it was quality. But I think the assessment is a different story, because when you assess students, I think you kind of see if they're progressing. I think for a lot of times for a teacher, you want to see students progress from where they start off into or until you see them at the end of a curriculum or at the end of the school year. You want them to see what they actually soaked in, or what they attain, what type of knowledge, what type of motor skills they have developed and progress. So I think assessment is one of the key components that I would say that I was missing when I taught PE, actually in the elementary level. So I think that helps out a lot. And as coaching, I coach baseball. I think a lot of time, maybe the same time, assessments is maybe I think one of the things, but it's kind of hard for me to even for me to think of any kind of assessment maybe for in a baseball program or anything like that. So I have more experience maybe teaching a PE. I did it for 3 years, and I think when I try to teach and when I learn from my undergrads in PE is to have teacher cues, addressing and following up with the plan, organizing, having the equipment, resource, and everything. So And that is my video for Unit 9. Thank you very much.